Hey guys, welcome back to the channel! If you haven't heard yet, Billy Bob Thornton absolutely lost it on The View yesterday, and the clip is already blowing up everywhere. The title says it all: Billy Bob Thornton storms OFF The View after brutal clash with Joy Behar, and trust me, it lives up to every single word. In under 5 minutes the interview went from normal celebrity chat to complete chaos, with Billy Bob slamming the table, calling Joy rude as hell, before ripping off his mic and walking straight off the set while the audience gasped. People are calling it the most uncomfortable moment in The View history since the rosy days, and the video already has 8 million views in less than 24 hours. We're about to break down every second of this meltdown down for you, show the full uncensored exchange, and explain exactly why Billy Bob finally snapped after years of staying quiet. Drop a like right now if you're ready for the tea. Hit that subscribe button with notifications on because this story is still developing, and let's jump straight into how this whole disaster started. So here's the setup. Billy Bob Thornton was invited on The View to promote his new Amazon series Landman, with Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, Sarah Haynes, and Alyssa Farah Griffin all at the table. He walks out, big smiles, Southern charm on full blast, waving to the audience, sits down, and for the first 30 seconds everything seems totally normal. Whoopi does the intro, calls him our favorite bad boy of Hollywood. Everybody laughs, and they start asking easy questions about working with Taylor Sheridan and John Hamm. Billy Bob is answering politely, cracking little jokes, and you can tell the crowd loves him. Then they take the first commercial break, come back, and Joy Behar decides she's going to keep it real, as she always says. She leans forward with that smirk she does and goes, "Billy Bob, you've been married 6 times, including to Angelina Jolie, and you always play these creepy characters. Do you think there's a connection between your personal life and the roles you choose?" The audience does that awkward "who" sound. Billy Bob's smile freezes, and you can literally see the temperature in the room drop 20 degrees in a split second. Billy Bob tries to laugh it off at first. He goes, "Well, Joy, I reckon 6 times means I'm either real good at love or real bad at math." And the crowd chuckles, thinking he's gonna roll with it. But Joy doesn't let it go. She doubles down and says, "No, seriously, a lot of women have accused you of being difficult to work with and difficult to live with. Do you think that's fair?" At this point Sunny Hostin jumps in with, "We're just asking what everybody's thinking." And Sarah Haynes is nodding like this is normal daytime TV conversation. Billy Bob's face changes completely. He leans back in his chair, crosses his arms, and very calmly says, "Y'all invited me here to talk about my work, not to do some tabloid autopsy on my divorces from 20 years ago." Whoopi tries to steer it back, saying, "Okay, let's talk about the show." But Joy waves her off and goes, No. The people want to know." The audience is dead silent now because even they can tell this is crossing a line. But Joy keeps pushing like she's on some truth crusade. That's when Billy Bob starts getting heated, but still trying to keep it together. He looks Joy dead in the eye and says, "Mom, with all due respect, you don't know me. You read some grocery store headlines and now you think you can sit here and judge my whole life on national television." Joy fires back with, "I'm not judging. I'm asking questions the viewers deserve answers to." And the crowd actually starts lightly booing, because it's getting so uncomfortable. Alyssa Farah Griffin tries to play peacemaker saying, "Maybe we should move on." But Joy cuts her off again and says, "He's a public figure. He can handle tough questions." Billy Bob shakes his head and goes, "I've done 1,000 interviews. Nobody's ever come at me like this right out the gate. This ain't an interview. This is an ambush." You can hear someone in the audience yell, "Let him talk," and a few people start clapping in support of Billy Bob, while the hosts look at each other like they didn't expect this pushback. Now here's the moment everybody's sharing. Billy Bob picks up his coffee mug, takes a slow sip like he's thinking, then sets it down hard enough that it clinks loud on the table. He looks straight at Joy and says, "You want to know about my personal life? Here's one for ya. I grew up dirt poor in Arkansas with no running water sometimes. I've been sober 20 years. I raised 4 kids mostly by myself while the tabloids called me crazy. And I still show up, I still work, and I still treat people with respect, until they prove they don't deserve it." The audience erupts in applause at that point. Whoopi is mouthing, Okay. Trying to calm things, but Joy rolls her eyes and mutters loud enough for the mic to catch it. "Oh, please, spare us the sob story." That was it. Billy Bob's done. He goes, "Sob story. Lady, you're rude as hell." Stands up, pulls his mic pack off his belt, drops the mic on the chair, literally drops it, and starts walking off set while the crowd is going absolutely wild, half cheering him, half gasping in shock. Security didn't even know what to do because nobody's ever walked off the View mid-segment like that. You see Joy sitting there with her mouth open, Sonny covering her face, Whoopi yelling, "We'll be right back," as they cut to commercial early. Backstage clips leaked later show Billy Bob telling a producer, "I ain't mad. I just ain't gonna sit there and let somebody disrespect me for ratings." Within minutes, Billy Bob walks off, is trending #1 worldwide. His old interviews are going viral again. And even Angelina Jolie's name started trending because people went back to watch their old clips of them together. Joy Behar released a statement last night saying, "I was just doing my job asking tough questions." But the comments under it are brutal, like 90% supporting Billy Bob. His co-star John Hamm posted a meme of himself clapping with the caption, "My guy." And Taylor Sheridan liked a bunch of tweets defending him. So what happens next? Sources say ABC executives are freaking out because sponsors are already complaining about the toxic segment, and there's talk The View might issue a real apology tomorrow. Billy Bob, on the other hand, is leaning all the way in. He went live on Instagram from his ranch last night wearing a cowboy hat, drinking sweet tea, and said, "Appreciate all the love, y'all. Sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself, even if it's on national TV. I ain't sorry." The live had 400,000 people watching at once. This whole thing has turned into the best free promotion Landman could ever get, because everybody's talking about it now. Let me know in the comments, do you think Joy went way too far, or was she just doing her job? Was Billy Bob right to walk off? Or should he have stayed and fought? Smash that like button if you're Team Billy Bob, and I'll keep you updated the second anything else drops, because this drama is nowhere near over. See you in the next one!